Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jared. Today I'm going to be giving a 2-year update on the channel and covering off what I'm planning to get done in the next year if you stay tuned watching the channel. So reflecting back over the last year, I tried to back off a little bit with what I was doing on the channel. I was only making videos that I thought were interesting for other people to watch, not so much videos I felt like I needed to make. Stoked to finally have the Civic completed for now. So we finally got to the dyno, finally got it registered, finally drove it. I am planning to go back to the dyno in a month and a half with the different muffler which you saw, and to hopefully play with the orientation or degreeing of the cam gears, because I think there is probably 10 to 15 horsepower left in that car that we didn't see on the dyno from last time. And with the Skyline, after owning the car for almost 5 years now, I've done some of the modifications which I delayed for so long. Car's looking how I want it to look now. It's finally a little bit lower, it handles a bit better, the coilovers and the adjustable arms and the seats we've thrown in it. And finally, we've done some more exhaust mods on it and the NWB throttle body we've thrown on it. So into the next year, what are we going to expect to see with the Civic? I'm hoping I can organise it to get painted, whether I paint it or someone else paints it. I want to change the coilovers because there's some old Tane Superflex ones that aren't even base height adjustable. You can only adjust the spring preload on them, and one of the dampeners is actually broken at the top. So I'd like to get some hard race coilovers to try them out with. And I'd like to try and get to a track day with the Civic as well, just to see how it feels on the track and sort of push its limits. And with the Skyline, I've got a few more videos backed up with that I'm planning to make. I want to try and port the intake, I want to put some headers on it, and I want to get to the dyno with that and finally tune the car as well to get the most out of all the other mods we've been doing on it. Also need to do a few more cooling mods with it. I want to change the radiator and the oil cooler on it because these cars are known for running the oil quite hot. And also the headlights. I want to change the headlights out because the original ones are very old now and they're looking quite a bit tired. In terms of new vehicles on the channel, I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do next, seeming as though the Civic and the Skyline aren't really that far off from being finished. Would like to try and get one of my cars from Sydney down here to work on that and have something else to work on as well, some S-chassis content, and to drive them around. I've also been playing around with the idea of maybe getting another Integra and boosting that, or getting a four-wheel drive and doing some four-wheel driving, because that's something I was always looking at and thought I wanted to do as well. Around where I live here in Gippsland, there's a lot of really good four-wheel driving tracks in the Victorian High Country. So literally within 20 minutes drive from me, there's some really good four-wheel driving trucks to get onto. So let me know down below what you're thinking, whether you want to see me get a four-wheel drive or an Integra next. In terms of my personal life, this year we've started building a house, which is not too far from here. And I'm hoping to have that done by probably August and move there. So we'll have a new backdrop for the videos. So I'm thinking probably in the later half of this year, the videos might taper off a little bit, just because I do have to do quite a bit of work just to get that house ready and to make it livable. And also we need to move all of the tools and the equipment from this house to there. And I'd really like to do some epoxy floors and get some proper lighting set up in that shop as well. Then from that point, if I have any more time in the year, I'd really like to try and build some sort of shed or carport. That way I can bring all of my cars from Sydney and we can have them all together in one location. And I can make content on all of them whenever I feel like it. Lastly, I'd just like to thank everyone that has supported me and watched the channel over the last year or two. Means a lot. And finally we're at 1,000 subscribers, which was my goal last year. And hopefully this year, if everything's on track, we should get to 2,000. I think we're already at 1,200 something subscribers now, so that's only in the first 2 months of the year. We've already got over 200 subs, so there's no reason why hopefully I shouldn't get to 2,000 at the end of the year. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.